What your favorite cookie says about you. If your favorite cookie is Shadow Milk, then you're either pretty chill or the most annoying motherfucker in the world. If espresso is your favorite, then you have good taste, but you also have a terrible sleep schedule. Chat, I hate to break this to you, but if your favorite is Stardust, then you are definitely gay. If Caramel Arrow is your favorite, then you probably like the less popular options. Good taste, 10 out of 10. If Pinecone Cookie is your favorite, then you do not exist. Congratulations. If Capsaicin is your favorite, then you simply have amazing taste in romantic partners, and I cannot roast you for that. Last but not least, if your favorite is Squid Ink, then you absolutely see them as your own child, and I cannot blame you. If your favorite is Mango, then you're really sweet, and you probably really enjoy helping people out. Black Sapphire fans are either concerningly good at talking shit, or women in denial that their man is gay. Nutmeg Tiger fans are all women who like women, even if they haven't realized yet. Butterroll fans are all men who like men, even if they haven't realized yet. Sorry, Black Raisin fans, I hit my quota of gay jokes for the day, but I will call you emo instead if that helps. Burning Spice fans suffer from a condition called being extremely fucking mad all the time. Werewolf fans all have autism and social anxiety and should probably Google avoidant personality disorder. Pure Vanilla fans, baby girl, you cannot self-sacrifice that much. There will be no more self to sacrifice! Milky Way fans are probably really smart, but they know it, and that's why no one hangs out with them anymore. You are correct, and are probably praying they become meta again. I have no idea why, but everything about Candy Apple screams sans fangirl, so I'm going to bet that you were one. Weren't you? You like Halloween and probably also Lolita fashion, and this means that you are the coolest person ever. You've probably said it's not a phase at least once in your life, and have a complicated relationship with your father. Same as Dark Choco, except you probably also listen to heavy metal. You really liked How to Train Your Dragons growing up, and we can tell. You do not pick your favorite cookie by what's meta at the time, and for that you have my eternal respect. You're down to earth, and your favorite genre of music is classical music. You really like cute stuff, but you also really like screamo. You're a dog person, but like specifically a chihuahua person. Autism. You have autism. Go to the psychologist. You're transgender, or you're a lesbian. Alternatively both. You have a vitamin D deficiency. Literally 0 people love women more than any Golden Cheese fan. You read to me as someone with a gambling addiction. ADHD, Anger Issues Edition. You're emo, but like you grew up Christian and the only quote-unquote emo thing that you could do was listen to the Monster Mash outside of October. Burnt out gifted kid syndrome. Or golden child syndrome. You're cool, but as a side effect, you're really intimidating to everyone around you. Please just be mean to someone for once. You really like The Little Mermaid. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist. You are a lesbian, you love to read, and you are not a capitalist. Affogato is for those gay kids who grew up loving Disney villains and now need another new Disney villain to project onto. Hey, baby girl, maybe you should unpack your attraction to older men with a therapist. You weren't allowed to play with the other kids in kindergarten because you kept pulling their hair and biting people. Hosey, you're an Arctic Monkeys fan that definitely also has played Oven Break before. You would fucking love the anime Little Witch Academia if you don't already love it. It's on Netflix. You're either very put together or you are falling apart at the seams. You fucking love Doomed Yuri, I can see it in your eyes. You have not had a singular thought since the Bush administration. Look into Macaron's eyes and try to tell me otherwise. You have a nicotine addiction. There is a woman in your life, and she did not raise you in a way that was healing, that's for certain. It's February! Stop playing Christmas music! You say your alignment is chaotic evil, but the most chaotic thing you have ever done in your life, and probably will ever do, is putting a Bible into the fiction section of a Books-A-Million. You know how introverts usually get adopted into friend groups? You are the extrovert that is adopting them. So, just a random question. Does Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons ring any bells? Interesting. Babes, we know you are the middle sibling. You do not have to keep broadcasting it. You grew up Catholic as a very repressed lesbian and likely also had undiagnosed autism. Your type is gay men. If you are a woman, this still applies. Yes, another non-binary child you would sacrifice your entire bloodline for. You bake so much that you have seen more brownies than human beings. You're a lesbian, or an Utakor fan. Not mutually exclusive. You're a history fanatic and definitely gay. You fucking love Build-A-Bear. I'm picking up a hint of autism with a touch of emotional repression and a whiff of daddy issues. Go the fuck to therapy. Cotton Cookie is the non-binary choice. I do not make the rules. You're a plotter, you're a schemer, you're up to mischief, stiff in homosexual activity. This is like a diagnosis for ADHD and heterosexuality. Every single one of you had an emotional support, live-action Disney Channel TV show. I don't make the rules. Oh my god, who could have guessed the silly semi-verbal mummy would be your favorite? How's your Ritalin prescription? My server decided that this is the most Hive choice on the planet. I decided that you cry whenever you step on bugs. You are at most 3 degrees away from having mommy issues. That's not an achievement. Stop celebrating. Royal Margarine is my least favorite cookie in the entire franchise. Yes, the entire fucking franchise, including cookies that didn't even end up in the games. I hate you? You read a lot, but if you're expected to talk to a stranger, you will literally fucking die on the spot. You're not into a dad bod. You're into a father figure. You're a floater friend. People kind of pick you up and carry you around like a communal briefcase or something. You're genuinely fun at parties, but if you make one more goddamn pun, we will smother you with a pillow. You know my sun, moon, and rising sign, and I still haven't even shared my goddamn birthday on my channel. You studied marine biology for a few years in college, but then dropped out to be a chronic lesbian on the internet. Your sibling was gay, and it was a chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay kind of situation. You're an extremely repressed lesbian, but you are also very fucking pretty, so trade-offs, I guess.
Knock, knock, it's Knuckles.
You're autistic and your older sibling was a massive dick. You either are simply a fan of cute little guys, or will be executed when we overtake the United States government for being an Inquisitor Master fan. I cannot keep calling you guys autistic, but what the fuck else am I supposed to do with this material? Call you non-binary? I don't fucking know! Butch lesbian, or this is your dream girlfriend. Both of which are not, in fact, mutually exclusive. You know how I said Pinecone fans didn't exist because I genuinely forgot Pinecone existed? Yeah, you actually don't exist, or are a contrarian. You seem like someone who likes horror visual novels. I cannot explain why. You steal from big businesses, and you pirate literally everything. Weed jokes are too mainstream. We need to talk about your paradoxical inability to keep plants alive for longer than 2 fucking seconds. You think you were a coquette girly pop. You are actually insane and terrifying. You feel alien in comparison to the people around you, so you pick the most unique quote-unquote cookie to express the innate otherness you feel all throughout your daily life. You have either adopted her as your child or just want to watch the world burn and crumble at your feet. You're a weeb, but not in the anime and manga way, in the yokai and folklore way. Or you simply enjoy silly, pretty ladies. You are likely both loud and charming when you should not feasibly be either at any given time. You are non-binary, or you read a lot of yaoi. This is not your favorite unless you are Muscle Cookie's voice actor. No one fucking likes him. I cannot help but assume you either fucking despise the taste of alcohol or have never had it in your entire life before. Gay stereotype, do not fucking try to deny it with your dyed hair and iced coffee having ass. You're a professional weird girl. You're strange and unapologetically unusual, but this is why we love you. You're a fan of Maleficent, but I don't mean the live action one from the movies, I mean the 2D animated one. Perfectionist, or you play piano. You have been unanimously voted as baby by like everyone, but nobody is making sure you don't stick forks in electrical sockets. I have zero proof of this claim, but you probably like needy streamer overload. You're a meta slave, or you really, really like mermaids. Frozen fan. Ew, pitch isn't creative. Okay. But you do know all the lyrics to Let It Go and watch both movies multiple times, so you cannot deny it. You like VTubers. I'm willing to guess that your favorite is Iron Mouse.
Scotland forever!
Another to our list of they them infants you would overthrow a large nation for. You can't read any books for school, but you can read a 600,000 word fanfiction chapter in less than 3 hours. If I say anything wrong about sweet tea, you'll kill me personally. And honestly based. Alcoholism. Feral. I'm not saying you're a people pleaser, I'm just saying that it's weird how your opinions always seem to match whoever's around you, no matter what, at all times. You loved pirates as a kid.
Don't detonate people. What?
Religious trauma. You probably love scorpions and spiders more than any human being. Stop eating drywall! Full of rage and or obsessed with spicy food. Whether you can handle the spicy food is an entirely different conundrum. You were obsessed with Jafar from Aladdin as a kid. Don't lie. Nerd! Twilight Sparkle or Amity Blank, Kenny? Put the tarot cards down. Make a decision for yourself for once. Goddamn. You are a furry. Or are just really silly. It snows where you live. You are one of the sweetest people that's ever lived. Well, you certainly are not straight and cisgender. You are everyone's best friend. You cannot remember your multiplication tables. You're actually quite silly. Religious trauma and simp for fictional characters. Lesbian. And hopeless romantic. And now for the final 11 rares and commons, who will be getting only 10 words or less each. Lesbian, women in STEM, do you even exist? You cry over everything, pretentious Tommy Innit fan. You like twinks, we get it. Farmer in real life, you aren't actually special for this. You could not live outside of society, stop pretending. You like biblically accurate angels. You are terrible at lying.
Let me see. Analytics. Audience. Let's see. 9.9% watch me on the TV, and 92.4% aren't subscribed. So it would be really nifty if you subscribe.
Oh, damn. That's the worst. Ooh.